Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to 17-year-old went on a crazy police chase. Minutes later, everything was on fire. Now, I seen a clip of this on TikTok where it was a high-speed chase going on. 17-year-old kid was driving a car, crashed the car, and his body got burnt. He ended up burning alive. There's a video out on TikTok if you guys want to go see it. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying may he rest in peace. My condolences go out to his loved ones and anyone affected by the situation. It's a very sad and unfortunate situation that I'm sure anyone that no one wants to feel or even have to experience in life. Watching the video is like very traumatic because again, you still see the kid moving outside of the car after tossing him out the car, burning alive. It's very sad. But at the end of the day, this is the things that come down to when you out committing crime. You know what I'm saying? You out stealing cars, whatever the case may have you, and you chose not to stop. They chased you and it cost your life. So let's get into this video and figure out what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button and the post notification. You're notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from react to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Oh, look at them. They made them rap that
Oh yeah, this is the shit I
They
seen.
came back down. Oh my God, he's burning.
Yeah, ain't no shit.
Call the firefighters.
Call the fire!
Call the firefighters.
People are funny as hell. It was a bad fire,
Dog, he burning, man. What the fuck? Damn, dog. They done fucking made this boy. Oh my God, dog. Get him. Pull his arm. Shit, he's still moving.
To the world, this might seem like another story. A young, reckless driver fleeing the police. But who knew him, loved him dearly. Rocky was a real kid. He had plans. He had dreams. He had his flaws. But he was loved. He was someone's child, someone's brother and close friend. His name is Rocky Henderson. He was just 17. He wasn't perfect. He had his share of mistakes, and everyone close to him knew that. But he was still young, still learning, still had time to change. To his family, he wasn't just the trouble he got into. He was an important piece of their lives. He could make you laugh on your worst day. His little sister put it in the simplest words. No more hearing his voice. No more seeing him at school. No more of their playful back and forth. She remembered how he was always there for her. Even when life got rough, they had their ups and downs, but they were locked in. She recalled how he would wake her up just so she could cook for him, how he made sure she got to school, and how he would protect her from anyone who tried to mess with her. She said he was only 17, but already doing big things. He had 2 cars, money in his pocket, and was living life his way. He had dreams of turning 18, getting on the right path, and doing better for himself. His sister spoke about how much she'll miss him,
17, they got 2 cars.
how he was more than a brother. He was her protector, her best friend, the one who would tell her right from wrong. She ended her tribute with the words, "I love you, big bro. Rest up." He was young and had a whole life ahead of him, but in just a few minutes, it was all gone. On August 6th, a Milwaukee teenager's final moments would unfold in a way no one could have imagined. In the middle of a high-speed police chase, that ended up in flames. It was a regular day. Quiet. Until it wasn't. Milwaukee police said they spotted a car driving recklessly, weaving through traffic. That car was allegedly linked to a prior felony. So when they tried to pull it over, the driver didn't stop. Instead, he took off. That's when the chase began. Officers followed the vehicle.
I don't know the license laws in Milwaukee, but 1, he probably didn't have a license, and 2, he probably need to board the car.
Through residential streets. Sirens screaming, people stepping outside to see what was going on. Witnesses say the car was flying. No brakes, no slowing down. Moments later, everything changed. The car crashed into a tree near 19th and Hampton, and within seconds, it was engulfed in flames. Thick, Black
crazy, bro. I
smoke
feel like
covered the
that's
sky. Fire
the
rolled
word for this is dead ass crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
out across the pavement. What happened next was caught on camera.
Look at them. They made them rock that motherfucker. They came back down. Oh my God, he's fucking burning. Call the firefighters. Call the firefighters. Dog, he fucking burning, man. What the?
And I get, like, we all as people on the outside looking in, we try to tell, like, the justice people, like the law enforcement or rescue people to just do this, just do that. They people too, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to get no burnt? I ain't trying to get set on fire for anybody to keep doing no dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like they did the best they could. Try to go with a fire extinguisher and try to, you know, get the fire out. But to go jump in and grab and pull them out, hell no.
Damn, dog. They done made this boy.
He did it to himself, running. So I blame them. It sucks, but
Oh my God, dog. Get him. Pull his arms. Shit, he's still moving. He's still moving. He's still moving. Oh my God, dog. He's still moving.
A 17-year-old is dead following a pursuit with Milwaukee police that ended in a fiery crash in the Lincoln Park neighborhood.
Our 12 News' Nick Bohr is joining us live near 19th and Hampton. And Nick, police said that they had several reasons to try and pull that car over.
That's right, and we are giving the family some privacy here at the scene. This is a vigil that's starting from family members for this boy killed. Police telling us they spotted the car because it was driving recklessly. They say then they realized the vehicle was connected to a felony, so they gave chase. But the 17-year-old boy refused to pull over and paid for that decision with his life. Cell phone videos show how quickly and devastatingly the fire spread following the crash into a tree at 7:15 at 19th and Hampton. It shook the neighborhood.
I heard the sirens, and I thought, well, you know what? There's a car chase, because it's common up and down Hampton.
Indeed, Milwaukee police confirmed they were chasing the car around this neighborhood when the driver crashed into a tree and was trapped in it as the car burst into flames. Witnesses tell 12 News officers hopped out with extinguishers and tried to pull him out of the car, suffering burns, but were ultimately pushed back by the intense heat.
Heroic. Those officers, after they're trying to chase and arrest this suspect, and then they see what happened, this turns now into like a rescue mission.
The head of the Milwaukee Police Union tells 12 News one officer suffered severe burns to his hands, arms, and leg. Another has severe smoke inhalation.
It's not only the physical injuries, but also the mental injuries. You know, I spoke to the officer last night, and I mean, he's shaken up by this, on top of his physical injuries of third and second degree burns.
Ayala says following fatal police pursuits, it's common to question whether police should engage in high-speed chases.
I think the question is, should you flee? And the answer is no.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people should follow the law and not flee, and then this would never
anybody
happen.
that thinks that the cops did the wrong thing, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's their job at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people try to play victim. Oh, my kid was so good, just in the third. Fuck all that. I'm saying let's take accountability of our kids' actions. You understand what I'm saying? Your child was supposed to pull over when he got pulled up, when the lights came on, he chose to run. You know what I'm saying? They did their job. Chase them. That's what the law is. There's no law say no on bikes, maybe in the car, chase them. If you choose to lose control and crash out and kill yourself, that's not on the police. You're supposed to stop, so you didn't get. So then that did happen to you, but you chose to run, and again, like the narrator said, it cost your life.
Witnesses we spoke with agreed this tragedy was avoidable.
I feel bad for the people that were in the situation, but you know, if the police tries to pull you over, you ought to just pull over.
That's it.
A bystander began filming as police ran toward the burning car. You can hear someone screaming in the background, over and over, begging officers to help, saying there's a person inside, pleading for them to do something. But it was already too late. He was trapped. The fire was too intense, and no one could get to him. Officers did try. One suffered serious burns. Another was hospitalized for smoke inhalation, but they couldn't save him.
Look
Look
at
at
that
that
fire,
police
bro.
here over there throwing up. Oh my God, they tried to get him out the car and they couldn't get him out. He got halfway out.
That video went viral within minutes, and so did the debate. Once his name got out, people were shocked to find out he was just 17. A teenager, a kid. His family began speaking out, and what they had to say was heartbreaking. One relative posted, "They're dragging my little cousin through the mud, and they don't even know him." Another wrote, "He was a good kid. He made mistakes, but that shouldn't be a death sentence." They also shared that his mom is beyond devastated. She's been crying nonstop. She said he had a future. He was supposed to be here, not gone like this. Others who knew Rocky started posting old photos, memories, and love. Some say he was goofy, kind, and had a big heart, that he didn't deserve to die in pain like that, burning alone with nobody to pull him out. But the internet had mixed reactions. Some people blamed him, saying if he hadn't run, none of this would have happened.
It's the truth.
That police were just doing their jobs.
That's it.
Others blamed the cops, saying they shouldn't have chased a minor like that.
How are they supposed to know he's 17?
Especially through a neighborhood, especially at high speed. Milwaukee has seen this before. Back in 2017, the city loosened its chase policy.
I feel like ain't no winning when it comes to situations like this, bro. Because at the end of the day, people gonna always find a way to complain about something or say, or find a way to loophole it. Because had they not chased him, he had been wilding recklessly and hit a kid flying, walking across the street, some shit. It'd have been, oh, you shouldn't have been driving around a car like that. You know what I'm saying? They would have been on the kid, right? Where's the police at? Why the police ain't try to stop him? They seen it. You know what I'm saying? Had he drove past the police, they sitting there watching fly past. A block away, 2 blocks away, hit a little kid. And the police didn't do nothing about it. They're like, oh, why didn't you do your job? You're supposed to go chase him. But because he killed himself, they're asking him why they chased him. They ain't know he was 17. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know he was going to run. That was his decision right there in the moment. And they treated it just like every other case they had. You don't stop, we're chasing you. That's that.
Police were given more freedom to pursue. Not just for violent crimes, but for reckless
driving. And the sad part about it is that I feel like most of the world is consumed by not taking accountability. I honestly feel like that. Most of the world is consumed by not taking accountability. Let's put the blame on somebody else. Let's put the blame on the police. Put the blame on the laws. Let's put the blame on the traffic. Fuck all that. Your son should have been doing that. Bottom line.
Driving too. That same year, the department had 369 chases.
Stop running.
By 2024, it jumped to over 900. And now in 2025, it's already climbing again. With that increase came more deadly crashes, more innocent people hurt, and more teens like Rocky losing their lives. But according to Rocky's brother, what happened in those final moments wasn't exactly how it was being told. He said that day, Rocky was just trying to switch lanes and get away when the car lost control. It spun out, slammed into a tree, and burst into flames. His brother claims officers from District 7 didn't even try to help. Instead,
hold on. Nobody killed my brother. He tried to hop lanes and get out of there, and the car spun out, hit a tree, caught on fire. District 7 line. They didn't even attempt to help him. He got out the car on his own to save whoever he was in the car with. Me and my brother was the only one trying to save Rocky. Nigga, we was the first ones trying to recognize all that shit. Tell me that nothing, nigga. I was trying to save you, brother. I was Lord knows if you and I mean, I'm really you ran at him. I'm so sorry. I forgot your door was broken, so I managed to get you out. And so, everybody was over there.
He pulled himself out of the burning car on his own, not just to save himself, but to help whoever else was trapped inside. His brother said they seen him cause he drove right past them so fast, and they heard the sirens.
Bro, so why y'all going on the internet doing this corny shit, bro? Why? I don't get it. Y'all wasn't even there. Y'all seen him fly by, and is somebody else in the car? How you gonna say you tried to get out to somebody that was in the car? There was nobody else in the car. Bro, niggas just be saying whatever, bro.
First, to recognize him, they went toward the flames desperate to get him out, but they were stopped. Rocky's brother believes that if they had been allowed to reach him,
hell no, y'all would have told you.
things could have been different. Even with a broken car door,
That shit burst in flames like 2 seconds, y'all.
Rocky still managed to escape. But it took nearly an hour before he passed away. Loved ones say watching that video of him fighting for his life is unbearable, knowing he tried his hardest, and in their eyes, was left to die. They blame the police
That's crazy.
because they feel like they could have did more on saving him. They even said there were others in the car with him, and they ran out on him. But from what we analyzed in the video, those flames were intense, and the officers really were trying. One even had to go to the hospital. It just wasn't much they could do. They wasn't firefighters. They also
Y'all
kept his
expecting the cops to do firefighter work. Come on, bro. They ain't trained for that.
family back so they wouldn't get hurt trying to rescue Rocky. His aunt, Sally, spoke out after his passing, asking for people to give the family respect during this time. She said all the questions, the who, what, when, where, and how, won't change what happened or bring Rocky back. What's needed now is real change from both sides. She reminded everyone that while emotions are heavy, the focus needs to be on keeping our youth alive and choosing to celebrate life instead of fueling negativity. Too often, people point fingers and play the blame game, but she asked, what are we actually changing? She said change has to start at home before the streets teach lessons no one wants. Every choice has consequences, whether good or bad. Through tears, she pleaded for people to stop the negativity
Real talk.
and pray for the nation. If you see something wrong, pray about it instead of talking about it.
That's the real answer.
Learn how
right
to
there.
stop it. Just pray.
That's the real response right there.
She ended her message with a heartfelt tribute. Rocky wasn't perfect, but he was human, and he was loved. His family is now left trying to make sense of it all, planning a funeral, reading harsh comments online, watching people they don't even know argue about whether their baby deserved to live or die.
No, I don't think it's just
17 years old, with dreams, with people who cared. And now, with a city that can't stop arguing over who's to blame. So the question still remains, who do we hold accountable? The teen for running, the police for chasing, or the system that allows these deadly pursuits in the first place? That's not for us to answer. But what we can say is this. No parent should have to bury their child like this.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Rocky Henderson.
Let him know.
See? Then he spit out and killed himself. He don't blame.
Y'all gonna hear that, nigga?
If you or someone you know has a story that
Hey, look, fam. Rest in peace to this Rocky kid. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you didn't deserve to die. At the end of the day, your actions caused you that. So, unfortunately, that's the way life works. Every action has a reaction, and unfortunately, your reaction to your action was your death, right? My condolences go out to your loved ones and anyone affected by the situation. Again, dying in that manner was very gruesome and very terrifying to watch. So I feel for both sides, the victim and also being the police and people watching. Witnesses and police watching. So again, my condolences go out to all those and anyone affected by the situation. Everyone can sit up here and play the blame game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's no satisfying people. You get what I'm saying? Because had that kid, like I said before, had flew past the police and it might stopped him, try to pull him over anything, and the cops let him go, and he had to kill a little 4-year-old, 6-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old walking across the street because he was going so fast, it would have been why the police ain't stop him. But because they chased him and he trying to get away caused his life to get taken, now it's the police fault for chasing him. It's not the police fault. You understand what I'm saying? It starts from at home, like the aunt said. You understand what I'm saying? Having more control and boundaries over your children. You get what I'm saying? 17 years old and had 2 cars. If you are hustling, making a good dollar for yourself, and you're making good money, I don't think you'd have been out driving a stolen car for the first. That's for starters. You had to be out doing something illegal. And again, it's not to sit up here and bash anyone, but it's just to put the situation into perspective. For you to be driving an illegal car, a car that was stolen or involved in anything that was going on, mean you had to be doing something wrong. 17 years old with 2 cars, kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got my license when I was 18. 17 going into 18. I was driving since I was 16. I was not speeding on the street wilding out. I was not bugging out trying to change lanes wilding out. If the police pull me over, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Why? Because we know the repercussion behind running from the police. So now we're gonna justify the fact of him running? That don't make sense to me. I guess about the young people that want to share their opinion. Oh, fuck the police, this and the police blame for that. I get understanding. But where's the point where we start teaching our kids to push into perspective? If your cousin ain't run, this wouldn't happen to him. Bottom line, the law is the law. No one want to agree with it until something bad happens to their loved one. Teach your loved one to be respectful to the law and nothing will happen to them. That's my opinion. But again, may he rest in peace. My condolences go out to him and his loved ones. Anyone out there driving a car, be careful on driving cars. It's not a joke, it's not a toy. Cars are very deadly and dangerous. When it comes down to not driving them properly, they can take your life. So again, may he rest in peace. Be careful on driving what you're driving and what you're doing behind the wheel, because the car can't cost your life. And also follow the law, bro. Stay out of trouble, avoid these problems, and you won't end up on the news in another situation like this. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Wish you like, comment, scroll, what you guys think, and the comment section below. You can watch this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.